Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, and today I want to talk about the upcoming Suicide Squad game. Some of you guys might have seen this the other day if you are following all the relevant accounts, but a teaser tweet went out that basically revealed that the Suicide Squad game is what Rocksteady have been working on. If you guys know Rocksteady, you'll of course know them for some of the best Batman games we have ever had. I mean, you know, apart from like Insomniac making Spider-Man games, Rocksteady are one of the GOATs when it comes to like these types of games, and there has been for quite some time a lot of question on what they're working on next. A lot of people were kind of speculating they might have been working on a Superman game, which honestly, I would have loved to have seen. I mean, I just really like Superman. I know he might be a bit overpowered, he might not necessarily be everyone's favourite hero, but I would honestly like to see Rocksteady's take on a kind of game like that. But that being said, that was of course speculation. They dropped a tweet the other day which simply says, target locked, hashtag DC fandom, August the 22nd, Suicide Squad game. Now, for those of you guys that haven't been following, of course, on August 22nd, there is the DC fandom event where supposedly they'll be revealing not only the new Suicide Squad game, but also the new Batman game, which I believe are being worked on by WB Games. So a couple of things to look forward to there, especially if you are DC fans. And of course, with that being later on this month, admittedly, there isn't a great deal to go on, but there are a couple of kind of speculation points I wanted to touch on because from the image alone and a couple of the URLs, it might well hint at what the game direction could well be. So if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think about all of this. Let me know if you guys are big DC fans. In fact, where do you stand on this stuff? Are you more Marvel? Are you more DC? Or do you just love them both? Either way, it's going to be exciting times. It's been a while since I played a Rocksteady game. I can't wait to jump back in. But let's talk about the speculation. So one of the main things, obviously from the image, we have a look at Superman who, you know, has this kind of interesting red glow to his eyes. Some people have kind of speculated it could have been like Bizarro and whatnot, but the general kind of running speculation seems to be that this is definitely Superman, perhaps had a run-in with like red kryptonite, something like that. And of course you got the Suicide Squad logo locked on his head like a target. Now, one of the speculations over on Reset Era was that this may well be the kind of game itself, might be the Suicide Squad going after both the Justice League and Superman. And while, you know, that's kind of a broad thing you can just pluck out the sky, part of the reason behind that is because there are two registered URLs. One of them is simply suicidesquadgame.com, nothing special there. The other one is suicidesquadkilledthejustice.com, and that one again forwards to the same website. So the second one, of course, suggests that the Justice League may well be the antagonist of the game, and that could well be the sort of flow or kind of, you know, what we're going to be doing in game, which will actually be quite cool. I mean, to sort of play from like a slightly different angle for once, I would love to see that. There is also speculation that it could well be similar to, say, the upcoming Marvel's Avengers, where of course you play as different Suicide Squad members. Some of those possibilities could be people like Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and Enchantress, who are all part of the squad in both the comics as well as the most recent movie adaptation. Most of the Earth-based antagonists in the DC universe have been a part of the Suicide Squad at some point, however, so there is a pretty large roster of potential characters to choose from. Quite how it will play out, whether it will be more akin to something like the Arkham games, where of course it's very sort of combat heavy, you know, you have that nice visceral combat feeling, or whether it may, say, be more in line with, say, Marvel's Avengers, where it could be kind of their take on like a loot-based game. I know admittedly Marvel Avengers isn't necessarily the kind of super deep loot-based game, something akin to like Destiny or Division. It is more so kind of surface level loot, but still, regardless, this could well be Rocksteady's attempt to, you know, jump into that space. And if they did do that, it would be interesting to sort of see it. But honestly, we know Rocksteady for what they're good at. We know Rocksteady for what they've done in the past. I would love to see just their take on like a different set of characters with that same formula. Not to say that they should do the exact same thing, because it's nice to have things mixed up and done differently, but I just can't wait to sort of see what their spin is. But anyway, for the time being, that is pretty much it. That's literally all we have to go on right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see yourself. Like, if you are fans of Suicide Squad, where would you like to see this game go? And of course, be sure to keep it locked, because if you're excited for this stuff, then once the event drops on the 22nd, you can bet we will definitely be covering it, and we'll give you guys the update on what the game is, what we know about it. Hopefully we get to see some gameplay, something like that. So definitely keep it locked if you're excited for this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.